Hey, this is Chris Kirkpatrick, the Safe Bet Money Guy, and I wanted to hop on real quick and just do a real quick video explaining to everybody why Bitcoin is rising in value. And I know there's a lot of people out there talking about how Bitcoin's a bubble and this crazy run and increase in the value of Bitcoin can't continue. But I'm going to tell you that I don't think anything could be further from the truth. And here's why: is because Bitcoin really it's simple supply and demand. And one of the reasons that I really love Bitcoin is because of the way that the algorithm is created with the blockchain of how Bitcoin are mined or created and put into circulation, is that every 4 years, the amount of Bitcoin that are created are cut in half, meaning we have a negative supply, right? The supply production is going down, and we have an increase in acceptance or demand in the marketplace when it comes to Bitcoin. So that's why, as money is flooding into the marketplace asking for Bitcoin, that increases the demand and the acceptance, and more vendors are accepting it as currency. You can utilize it in a lot of different ways, and that's what's going to drive this. Now, it's a real simple game and math game on why Bitcoin is worth what it is. If you look at the total market cap, that is a financial term basically for how much money is invested in Bitcoin around the world right now. That meaning how much money is in this currency. Because remember, it's not really an investment. It is a currency that is functioning currently like an investment because it's really trying to find its value in the marketplace. And we won't really know that for a long time, I don't think, until we really know what Bitcoin's end game is. But I really do think that the more people flood to it and the easier it is to use Bitcoin and to transfer Bitcoin and to use it as a currency for transactions online, which is really, I think, it's happy place. That's more and more money is going to flood into the market, and that's really key to understand. So at the time I'm filming this video right now, there's I kept the number pretty round for the market cap. It was just over $225 billion. So $225 billion market cap, and there are at this moment there are 16,724,650 Bitcoin in circulation. Now that number goes up every 10 minutes because Bitcoin are mined every 10 minutes. So right now that's the number. Now that all you have to do to get the value, and you can do the math, if you go 225 billion divided by 16,724,650, that gets you this number of $13,453 per Bitcoin. So that's what I like about this. It's transparent, it's clean, it's easy to understand, and the reality is it's functioning like an investment because there's a limited amount of coins available, and so the more money that floods into the marketplace, it increases the value of the coins, and that is only going to get better and better and better. Now, to start off 2017, let's talk about that a little bit, because it exploded in 2017. On January 1st of 2017, Bitcoin was only worth $769 per coin. By December 6th, today, the time I'm filming this video, at this very moment, a couple minutes ago, it was $13,508 per coin. That's a 17x growth in 1 year. I don't know of another asset on the face of the earth that has outperformed Bitcoin. Maybe a couple other cryptocurrencies, but once again, those are pretty speculative. A lot of people like Ethereum and stuff like that, but you can watch my video on why I think Ethereum is not as good a play, even though the short-term gains have been better, not as good a play as Bitcoin long-term. So 2018 is going to be the year that Bitcoin changes the world. And here's why I think that. I think it's going to be accepted more in the marketplace. And it's really key to understand that as more money floods to it, a lot of people call Bitcoin digital gold, right? So let's compare it to the gold market and really to understand the $225 billion market cap, which sounds like a lot of money in Bitcoin. It's key to understand the market cap in other industries, right? So gold, for instance, which is gold, right? Not digital gold, but gold, has a $7.8 trillion market cap. So what does that mean? That means as Bitcoin gets more and more acceptance and people see it as a safe haven and people see it as a way to get outside the system and to protect your money against the devaluation of the US dollar or any kind of fiat currency around the world, for every 1% that shifts from gold to Bitcoin, that's an increase in $78 billion into the market cap of Bitcoin. And right now, for every 1% of Bitcoin or of gold that shifts to Bitcoin, that's a 25% increase in the current market cap. So, and that basically raises the value of each Bitcoin by 25%, just with that one minor shift from gold to Bitcoin, which I don't think is unheard of. So I really truly believe that we are going to see $100,000 Bitcoin in 2018, because once again, it's super simple. All you need to hit $100,000 per Bitcoin in 2018 is to have a 1.6-ish trillion dollar, almost $1.7 trillion market cap. Now, that sounds like a lot of money, but if we grow in 2018 at 43% of the rate that we grew in 2017, meaning we only have to about 7x where we're at right now compared to 17x that we had in 2017, we're going to be at $100,000 of Bitcoin. So all these people that think it's a bubble, that it's not going to go anywhere, that Bitcoin is ultimately going to get zero, if you think that Bitcoin even has a shot at being accepted in the marketplace on a lot of levels, and it goes way beyond the United States, this is done around the world, then I'm telling you, Bitcoin is an amazing play. Now, here's the cool part. I found a tool that is the best place to actually grow your Bitcoin, because one of the things is, if you have Bitcoin, you can have one coin, and if you buy it right now and it's $15,000, and next year it's worth $100,000, well, that's great because you have one coin and you made a lot of money, and that's great. But what I want to do is I want to invite you to check out something that I found that's amazing, because what it does is it multiplies the growth of your Bitcoin by up to 450% per year if you reinvest all the profits that you make on the trading platform. So what does that mean? That means instead of one Bitcoin, you're not making more dollars on this platform, you're making more Bitcoin, because everything is traded and paid in Bitcoin. So rather than this one Bitcoin, you wind up with, let's say, 4 Bitcoin. So one Bitcoin equaling $100,000 could be, instead of that, the same money that you invest could be 4 Bitcoin worth $100,000, which is essentially $400,000 in your pocket, US dollars, or whatever currency you're using around the world. But that is what I'm talking about. And the key here is, the one challenge is Bitcoin is a currency. So it's going up in value or it's going down in value. But the great part is this tool, this software platform that I want you to check out, and you can have free access. It literally costs you nothing. You can go on, you can take a look, click on the link below, you can download and set up your free account to have free access to this artificial intelligence trading platform that can multiply your Bitcoin by 450% annually. And another good thing that it does is it's a hedge, because if it gets you 400% more Bitcoin and grows it by 4x per year, that means the value of Bitcoin could go down 75%, and it protects you. It insulates your investment, because what happens then is, yeah, the value went down by 75%, but you have 4 times more, so therefore your dollar value is about even, right? So it amplifies your growth and it protects your downside on the risk. So I hope that helps. If you love this video, please click the subscribe button. Check out my other videos that I have on Bitcoin and other financial topics. And be sure to click on the subscribe button if you like this information. I'm going to be creating a lot of videos about Bitcoin and just content on things that can help you with investing moving forward, and understanding and simplifying the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world in general. So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed and inspirational day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.